Hello, everybody. Uh, I sometimes watch these episodes myself. I mean, I'm the only one who watched these episodes, right? Nobody knows about this, though it's available 24/7 in all around the world in the internet. Yeah, I'm the only one watching this, and not just in YouTube because some other internet channels as well. Why? Because yeah, there are a lot of copy and pasting, which is good. Okay, it's all good. Yeah, it's available internet, but nobody's watching this. So I'm the only one watching this. That's fine. And sometimes we take a break, right? And then there's this empty space, this entertainment room. It's kind of creepy sometimes, right? Camera is rolling and there's nobody. It's just empty house. Because I go outside, you know, take a break, breathe some fresh air, and yeah, it's kind of creepy, but there's nothing to be scared of. It's not like ghost house or anything. Yeah, well, Holy Ghost house. How about that? Okay. Yeah, there is no evil spirit in this house. It's all Holy Ghost. Okay. Okay. So yeah, nothing to be scared of. Okay. So yeah, I realize kind of creepy when the house is empty and whatnot, but yeah, nothing to be scared of. Anyways, so in the last episode, we finished off with minor plussism and evil. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. Okay, because that's a heavy topic. The relationship between minor plussism, pluminusism, good and evil. Okay. Um, because minor plussism is this. It's about minor plussism is temporal copium transfer, particularly. Okay. It has nothing to do with. It's not a criteria for good and evil. No, it's just copium transfer from past to future. Minus plussism. Minus plus. Okay. Is along the time axis. Now you have happiness. Yesterday I was unhappy. Today I'm happy. Right. We used to think hypothesized. It was like conjecture. Maybe minor plussism is good and pluminusism is bad. Pluminusism is bad because you did something, you enjoy too much, now you get punished. So it's like kind of a karma, kind of, So it's a minor plussism, pluminusism, plus minus pluminusism. Okay. We hypothesized good, bad. Like you work, you get rewarded, so it's good. Now you enjoy too much, you regret it. You use all your money, now you're in poverty, penury, poor, broke, bankruptcy. So yeah, this is like you get punished for your sin. That's one way to look at it, okay? Yeah, it's kind of intuitive. Karma, right? The law of consequence, right? Good consequence, bad consequence. It's we're not going to quite abandon it, but this doesn't quite tell what is right thing to do, what is wrong thing to do. No, you have to make logical deduction. We'll talk about this after a break, okay? Because yeah, we'll take a break. Okay. Does it get really creepy when this house get empty? Well, How about I turn on the light so that it doesn't get too creepy? Oh, okay. Okay, we're back. Did you get scared while we are taking break because this house looks so empty? Did you get scared? I mean, do you get scared when you are alone? Alone? Yeah. Me, it's just normal because I live by myself, and there's nothing to be scared of. Oh boy, yeah. There was this movie, Sin City. I mean, I don't like some parts of that movie because, I mean, at the beginning and at the end, this creepy guy kills a woman at the beginning and also kills two women. It's like basically he's an assassin, right? So he's a hitman. Why do you kill a woman? That's wrong. I mean, even in a movie, you should never kill a woman. In a movie, yeah, a man can die, I guess, because it's a movie. In real world, nobody should die. Nobody. Just Jesus. Okay, yeah, he had to be crucified to save the world, so that we can live in peace. But no one else should die. Okay, in the real world. In fiction, in a movie, yeah, male character can die, but female character should not die. Okay. You should not never kill a woman, even in a fiction. Okay. Good, because they are great asset to us. For example, it's okay that there are not that many men. Humanity can survive, right? Because one man produces millions of sperms every day. Okay, so let's say there is this island. There's only one man and 100 women. Okay, yeah, that island can survive to next and next generation. Why? Because he let's because woman menstruate once a month, right? Men produce sperms 1 million sperms every day, millions, more than 1 million. Okay, so yeah, he can have sex, say twice a week. So two women a week, 8 women a month. Yeah, he can just keep having sex with different women, and impregnate 100 women, how long does it take for him to impregnate 100 women? Probably 1 year, right? Why? Let's say, okay, eight, okay, roughly. You should be able to do this kind of rough mathematics calculation to make some approximation, easy calculation. Okay, let's say he has sex twice a week. Okay, how many weeks are there in a month? 4 weeks, right? So 4 times 2, 8. Okay, let's round it up. Let's say he has sex 10 times a month. Okay, 100 divided by 10, 10 months. It takes about a year, less than a year, for him to have sex with 100 women. All of them. Okay. Once. Okay? It takes just 1 year to impreg for him, this one man in this island, to impregnate 100 women. See? Yeah, humanity can survive the next generation. We don't need that many men. Okay, but we do need a lot of women, because women are very precious resources for the preservation of humanity. Because women are the only ones who get pregnant. They have limited number of eggs. Okay? And women cannot have too many children because it's too hard on their body, especially when they get old. So women in their 40s, it can be too hard on their body to have babies. Okay? And also, I mean, there are higher percentage of Down syndrome, right? Of course, it's still low percentage, okay? Probably like 90% of women who have children in their 40s, yeah, healthy baby. Probably 90%, okay? Women in their 30s, probably 95% of babies that they have healthy babies with no congenital defect. Women in their 20s, probably 97%. Something like that. Okay, I'm just giving you some rough idea. All right. Yeah, just giving you the rough idea. I need some drinks because this is heavy topic, man. Manipulacism, pluralism, idealistic analysis. That's quite involved because there's a lot to it. Okay, so I need some drinks. Doing all this stuff. Okay, so boy. Okay. So why was I talking about the movie Sin City? I like some parts of it, okay? I mean, Kill Bill movie, yeah, I hate that animation part where there's this Japanese guy kills murders or innocent Japanese woman. Why did you have to put it there? Oh, so yeah, I just discredit the entire movie. It was so horrible. My goodness. I'm not gonna even say I like some parts of Kill Bill movie because that's just not forgivable. Why do you kill innocent woman like that? Even in a movie. Oh my goodness, that's not forgivable at all. It's not acceptable. My goodness, it's so horrible. Ugh. You cannot kill a woman like that. Since it's the same way, okay? Oh my goodness. What should we do? Yeah, we should get rid of that part. Redact and censorship. Yeah, get rid of that part. Take those part out. Then we don't have to burn those movies, okay? Oh, yeah, I'm talking just like a Hitler, huh? Adolf Hitler. My goodness. But say I'm a good Hitler. How about that? Good dictator. I'm a good Kim Jong-un. How about that? I'm a good dictator, very benevolent dictator. Because the best form of government is this. Good dictatorship. Okay? A dictatorship by a good person, smart person. That's the best form of government. Why? That's a strong leadership. Okay? To lead people toward the right direction. Okay? because he should know better or later. Yeah. So if you don't want that, then all you gotta do is don't vote for me in 2020 November. Okay. So, but if you do vote for me, yeah, I will exercise a very strong leadership. It won't be dictatorship, no, but I will lead the nation and the world toward the right direction. Okay, I'll make it happen. So yeah, do vote for me. Anyway, okay, so the idealism, the idealistic analysis. Okay, let's say yeah, the counter example of that minor plussism is always a good thing. It's not, right? Let's say tattoo. Tattoo is a bad thing, right? We already proved that. But it is, guess what? It is a minor plastic path, right? Yeah, you go to tattoo shop, you take your money out, you pay them tattoo shop or piercing shop, and yeah, you give them money, so you suffer from the loss of money. Also, you suffer from pain and suffering of being tattooed and pierced. And later on, oh, you're so proud of your tattoo and piercing, okay? Gayism, same way. Oh, this male gay anal sex, yeah, you suffer. It's painful, right? And later you're not so proud of being gay. Now you are 100% male gay. You're proud of it, okay? And people worship you for that. People treat you like a saint, some kind of like hero if you're male gay or lesbian, right? That's what happens. That's how perverse this age has become in America. Not just in America, in Australia, all this Western world, right? Europe. Okay, this is a microcosmic, uh, microscopic kind of minor plussism. Okay, just one person getting tattooed or become gay, and later they got proud of themselves. Some content, happiness derived from past, temporal transfer of copium. Okay, I suffer, then tomorrow I'm happy. Why? Because I'm tattooed. Because I'm gay. Okay. Why? Because now you belong to this membership, powerful group, tattoo piercist group, gayist group. Yeah, it's a very some of the most powerful ideological group out there nowadays. Okay. So now you go through some initiation, right? This ritualistic, painful initiation ceremony ritual. Okay, like gay sex, gay kiss, or tattoos, piercings, or marijuana smoking. And then now you're a member of this group. Powerful ideological group. Yeah, it's evil group. It's yeah, satanic, devilish group. Yes. But yeah, you're a member of this powerful group. So you're proud, you feel secure. That's why people do this. That's why they become at least pro-gayist, LGBT right advocate, or people who just advertise, yeah, gay is good, gay is okay. Yeah, look at all these Hollywood celebrities, like even cartoons like American Dad and whatever. Yeah, or Hollywood movies. Yeah, they bow down to this gay marriage, right? They out of no context whatsoever. Suddenly, there's two guys kissing in the movie, like the interview, you know. Yeah, the two guys kissing for no reason, and this Eminem guy, he just is. I mean, the interview, the movie interview. I just watched parts of it. It's about North Korea, right? But so yeah, there's no reason why they should throw in all this gay stuff, like Eminem declaring himself to be gay. Yeah, all that stuff, right? It's just paying tribute to the gay god. Okay, in this Hollywood, what this shrine or temple. This gayism is a religion. Okay, that's why they do this. And why do they do that? Yeah, it's Satan using those people or the media, these movies, cartoons, as vehicle to propagate its unclean spirit, okay, to brainwash people, gayism, okay. Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're being possessed and being used as vehicle agents of the devil. That's what it is, okay. Tattooism, piercing is all the same. Yeah, it is satanic, okay. It's a satanic ideology. But yeah, still, but they go through minor processing. But it's the more individualistic. One person, yeah, you go through the ceremony, painful initiation ceremony, ritual. Then you are gay. Now you're tattooist, piercist, gayist. But for one person. Now, macroscopically, like macrocosmos kind of, or macro chaos, it's like this. Past generation of gaysts, yeah, they suffered, right? It's not exactly persecution, because persecution is something for some suffering for justice and righteousness. So gaysts, we use this term persecution on them, but no, they don't deserve to have this crown or glory or this laurel of martyrdom or persecution. No, it's not persecution. What is it? Just some suffering. But yeah, gaysts, some gaysts, they used to be some victim of crimes and used to be victim of bullyism, whatever. In the past. That's the past generation gays. Gays like 50 years ago, 30 years ago. Yeah, they used to be frowned upon. The past generation. Collection of gaysts. Gay people in the past. They used to suffer a lot. Now, gay is in this generation, the present current generation of gay people. Oh, they are heroes. They get bonus points. Minor-plussism, okay? Generational minor-plussism. This is individual minor-plussism, okay? But such generational copium transfer is not always bad. For example, in the past, generationally, well, okay, we'll do individual minor-plussism. I was in the army. Now I'm getting benefit of being a veteran. I get my GI Bill, home loan guarantee, which means, I mean, they don't buy us home. No, we have to pay our own home even if I'm veteran. But my interest rate is low. Why? Because there's a VA system, they guarantee the home loan. Okay? It's like if I go default, yeah, then they will be my guarantor, meaning they will pay for my default. Something like that, okay? So VA a home loan guarantee, okay? So my interest rate is low when I buy a home with mortgage. What is mortgage? Yeah, it's just installation payment over 30 years. That's all it is. It's like I'm borrowing money to buy your house, and I'm from a bank, and I pay bank over 30 years, like amortized kind of payment, installation payment. Okay, you spread out through a long period of time. That's all it is. Okay, now, yeah, I get my home loan, or I can even get business loan, guarantee, blah blah. I get all the benefit as a veteran, right? Macroscopically, is this macroscopic diadualism, promunicism. Vietnam veteran. They used to be despised because Vietnam War was so unpopular. So people didn't like, in America, people didn't appreciate Vietnam veterans back in the days. Okay? Oh, why did you have to kill all these innocent Vietnamese? Blah blah blah. Oh, this useless war. Yeah, what you did for the Vietnam War, it was all in vain. It's waste of money, time. So yeah, Vietnam veteran back in the days in 1970s, 1960s, they were not popular. Nobody welcomed them when they came back from Vietnam War. Okay, that was in the past. Now, Americans, they changed their attitude toward veterans. Now, if you're a veteran, oh, you are you get a lot of respect for your service to the country. Okay, okay. So it's generational manipulation. Okay, me in this generation, veteran, we are benefiting from the past suffering of past generation veterans, Vietnam veterans. Okay, same thing goes with anti-Semitism and racism against blacks. In the past generation, yeah, Jews, they were very much discriminated, anti-Semitism in Europe, or Holocaust. Now Jews, if you're a Jew, yeah, you get special treatment, right? People think, oh, you're very smart. Then, guess what? That's not true. Maybe in the past, Jews used to be very smart, but nowadays they are like mixed with other races. So Jews kind of they're like anyone else. Like yeah, there's some smart Jews, but they're very stupid Jews too. I've seen both kinds. Okay. Okay. So yeah, Jews they're not smarter than other ethnic group. Not at all. There's nothing special about Jews anymore. Okay, because they're just mixed with other races and stuff. Okay. Anyways, manipulacism. Okay. So yeah, also American blacks, right? They used to be victim of racism. Now they are benefiting. They get extra points just for being black in America. Okay, Jews, same thing. They used to be like victim of anti-Semitism. Now, oh, people love Jews. They get extra points. Okay, something like that. Okay, so yeah, manipulacism is just temporal transfer of copium. So it applies both to good ideology and bad ideology. So it cannot be a criteria for good and evil. Okay, evil people go through bad stuff in life too. Okay, evil ideology. Okay, because in humanology nobody's evil. We are victims of evil ideologies. Okay. Okay. All right. But what if also being a minority doesn't always mean it's a good thing. Like look at murderers, community of murderers. They are extreme minority. How many percentage of Americans are murderers? Maybe 0.001%, right? It's like this, okay? You have number. Evil, good. Good people, very good people, they are very minority. Very evil people, they are also minority. Most people are just kind of in the middle. Just a little bit evil or a little bit good. More evil than good. Slightly. Slightly more good than evil, right? Most people are kind of in the middle, right? Like average. Okay? Bell curve, Gaussian curve. Normal distribution, okay? Like very short people are very few, very tall people are very few. Most people are kind of have average height. Weight group. Very heavy people, very light people, almost being kind of average weight, right? So normal distribution. Okay. Anyways, um, but we are theorizing, right? We want to see how good ideology differ from bad ideology. How can we tell? We are looking at this good versus evil, from very different angles. Previously, we talked about this logical deduction. Okay, logical deduction. I mean, we can call it deontological analysis to try. I mean, just to sound fancy, but it's just logical deduction. Okay, deductive logic. That's what it is. Yeah, to analyze what the consequence of this behaviorism is, right? Now we are looking at good versus evil from this copium content, copium analysis. Net sum is positive sum or negative sum. Okay. For example, let's say, so yeah, we're just examining, theorizing, like tattooism. Okay. Yeah, you pay somewhat with money and some suffering from this tattoo piercing. Is benefit a lot? So it's a what plus sum? Maybe that's why it's kind of bad. Because you enjoy from this group membership, right? You get tattoos, right? And you show off, like your selfie, your Facebook selfie, Instagram. You always show up this tattoo. Why? You always show off your tattoos. Why? It's because it's the devil inside of you, devil of tattooism that's possessing you, sticking out to use you as a vehicle for its reproduction, propagation. Devil works that way. You show off your tattoo on Instagram or Facebook or any pictures. Your piercing, you show it off. Yeah, you're being used as a propaganda tool by the devil inside of you. Tattoo piercism, the Satan of tattoo piercism, is using you as an advertisement tool to propagate itself, to propagate tattooism, piercism. He's using you, okay? That's why I feel sorry for you, okay? You're being possessed by this devil of tattooism and piercism. That's exactly what it is, okay? I know you will be offended by hearing this, but hey, somebody has to say it, right? Somebody has to say it. Okay. Yeah, you're advertising Satan. Hey, oh yeah, get tattoos like me. Yeah, Satan, Satan, Satan. Yeah. So Satan is being advertised, and you are the advertiser of Satan, of tattoo piercism. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay. But you enjoy this group membership, right? So you feel empowered, you feel secure. You know, so tattoo piercists, yeah, they're very, very, very insecure people. What does that mean? You're weak. So you want to depend on this powerful ideological group, Satan, okay, tattoo piercism, or pro-gayism, whatever. Because you're insecure, okay? Girls, they love hanging out with gay guys. Why? Because they have very powerful group, pro-gayism, right? Yeah, that's why girls love going to gay bars because they want to lean on, depend upon this powerful ideological group of pro-gayism, gayism, tattoo piercing. That's why they do these things. Okay, it's like idolatry. Okay, metaphysical idolatry, right? Bunch of people form a group, come together and worship this golden ox, golden calf. Yeah, back in the days of Moses, that's what they did. Nothing changed. Okay, substance didn't change. Idolatry, substance. Only the form changed. Now it's tattoo piercism and pro-gayism, marijuanaism, plastic surgeryism, all that stuff. Okay, or Hollywood celebrityism, right? I mean, look at all those actors and singers. What about them? I mean, they. It's not like Angelina Jolie or Brad Pitt or whatever garbage there is in Hollywood, right? I mean, there's nothing superior about them. It's they are not better looking people, no, and they have this stupid plastic boob surgery. They get rid of their breasts, and they implant their breasts. They mess with they're idiots, right? Stupid people, and they're ugly too. Okay, there's nothing special about all these Hollywood celebrities. They're just idolatry, idolatry material. That's all they are. Okay. Okay. So yeah, tattoo piercism. Okay. Yeah, you suffer a little bit, but you have a huge benefit of being part of this group, right? Humanological prediction is this. Yeah. Oh well, it doesn't end there. There is some big bad stuff coming toward your way. Okay. In the future. Okay. What is it? I don't know. Shame, maybe shame. Shame of making there's such a stupid decision of piercing and tattoos. Unless you repent, okay? So unless we can stop all this. So yeah, get rid of your tattoos and piercings, okay? Save some money, go to plastic surgery, get rid of tattoos and piercings, okay? Before something bad come to you. I'm not talking about some domestic terrorism. It's not like I'm gonna send out all the pipe bombs to people with tattoos and piercings or tattoo shops and piercing shops. No, nobody should do that because that's a crime. We don't condone crime. Okay? No, don't do that ever to anyone. No violence. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ideology of tattoo piercism is gonna go away. When? I don't know. 10 years, 20 years, I don't know. But ideology of tattoo piercism, pro tattoo piercism is gonna go down. Why? Because it doesn't have logical foundation. It's a house built on sand. Okay? Tattoo piercing is something very stupid. It has no benefit to you. Okay? So the popularity of tattoo piercism is going to disappear. Okay? If not in this generation, perhaps in the next generation. It has nothing to do with me. Okay? Whether this video series of humanology get known or unknown, remain unknown, it has nothing to do with that. Okay? All these evil ideologies, like Nazism or communism or socialism, yeah, it's popular for a while, but eventually it's bound to go down. All this imperialism, right? Great Britain, for example, it was called Great Britain an empire where the sun never sets. Because British Empire is all around the globe. All around the globe. You have Australia here, Hong Kong here. You have what? Some Pacific Islands, and you have America, and then Europe, Great Britain, blah, India, right? Africa, yeah. All around the globe, you have this colony of Great Britain, right? You have Australia, South Africa, America, some Southern America, South America, and America, no, Canada, and then Great Britain, some European countries, yeah, South Africa and India, yeah, that's Great Britain. Imperialism, but now it's all gone, right? It's just England, Wales, Scotland, and part of Ireland. That's it. Northern Ireland, is that still British territory? I don't know. So yeah, imperialism. Yeah, once it was big, but it shrank back. And Persian Empire. Now it's just Iran, right? Yeah, it expanded and then it shrank back. It's always like that. Look at Nazist German Empire. Expanded, then it shrank back. Napoleon, the French Franco Empire, expanded, then it shrank back. It doesn't last very long, okay? Imperialism. Because it's some evil ideology. It's robbery, it's theft, it's rape. That's what imperialism is. Yeah, they always shrink back. Doesn't last very long. Okay, so yeah, gayism, pro-gayism, tattoo piercism, marijuanaism, yeah, it's gonna shrink back. The popularity, it waxes and wanes. Doesn't last very long. Okay, it has nothing to do. I'm not trying to make any changes. I'm just making prediction. Okay. Yeah, so get rid of your tattoos and piercings while you can. While otherwise you'll be ashamed because it's not gonna be popular anymore. You will look very stupid. Okay. I'm not trying to make changes because how can I make changes? I'm nobody. I make this video series, nobody watches it. Nobody watches it. Okay. I'm not a criminal, and you should not be a criminal either. Nobody should be a criminal. Okay. So I'm not some ideological terrorists. No. I'm just making some prediction. Okay, because it just serves no purpose. Tattoo piercing, marijuana, being a gay, yeah, it serves no purpose. Okay, it does not make you any happy. Nowadays, it kind of make you happy because it's a powerful, big, popular group, ideological group, powerful ideological group. But because it has no logical foundation, it's not going to last very long. Because it's popular because it's something new. That's the only reason why it's popular. Novelty of it. But once it's been for a while, like tattoo, this trend, this mainstream tattoo piercing and gay marriage, after a while, it's no longer new. The only reason it's popular now is because it's something new. It's idolatry. Okay, it's empty. Okay, artificial thing. Only reason it's popular is because not because it's beautiful. No, it's ugly as fuck, right? All this gay, male gay, lesbian style. Oh, they're ugly. They're diseased. Look at all this aesthetically depleted look of this lesbian, like Ellen DeGeneres, Rachel Maddow, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. Look at them. Oh, ugly as fuck, right? Tattoos, piercing, yeah, ugly as fuck. Satanically ugly. Okay? Yeah, all gays, male gays, transgender, yeah, ugly stuff. It's popular now only because it's new, something new, as a mainstream, right? But as time goes by, it won't be any new anymore because it's been there for 10 years, 20 years, so it's no longer new. People are used to it. and it does not have any intrinsic inherent value to it. It's something absurd, stupid, and ugly. That's why it's bound to go down. It will start to lose popularity. Okay, it's just a matter of time. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it has no logical foundation, meaning it doesn't have any benefit to it. It's only harmful. Male gays, yeah, they're full of STDs, not just AIDS, every kind of STD, because they're promiscuous and they don't use condoms, and they bleed when they have anal sex. It's something dirty, gross, gay anal sex, gay binge sex. It's astounding how stupid people are. All these male gays, oh my goodness, and people who praise them, people who treat them like they're saints, they're some priests. Yeah, they are priests of this gay temple, right? Gay god. Yeah. So yeah, it's a religion. It's a bad religion. Okay. It's astounding. It's surprising how stupid people can get. Not just people, majoritarian people, not just any country, Americans. It is quite surprising. Not just America, the entire West. All this Australia, Europe, New Zealand, even some countries like Taiwan or Thailand. Yeah, all this gay, transgender, all this stuff. Oh my goodness, it's astounding. It's surprising. How easily people get fooled by the devil, Satan. All this tattoo piercism, marijuanaism, plastic surgeryism. Oh my goodness. When I say plastic surgeryism, I'm talking about this breast, or in Asia they do this plastic surgery with eyelid, or nose job, lip job. They inject something in the lips, or cut out the chin. My goodness. Those are the bad plastic surgeryism, okay? That's what I'm talking. It's surprising how many people are so insanely and humongously stupid. It's very surprising. So many people get so easily deceived by the devil. It's surprising. And it's so sad. Yeah, so okay. Yeah, we're just making prediction. Okay, any idolatry, it changed those forms, right? Back in the day, in the Old Testament, Moses days, it was about golden ox. People bowing down, worshiping this golden ox, golden calf. Okay. Nowadays, it's same idolatry in substance, but in the form, yeah, it's about Bitcoin, SpaceX, like sending them some mannequin dummy, car, Tesla car, looking like astronaut, sending to the space and taking picture. What a stupid publicity stunt. I mean, it's not a real person. It's a mannequin. It's a fake, right? Yeah, Elon Musk. He used to be smart guy with PayPal and whatnot, but I think he lost it. Okay. He he just want this publicity. He wanna be in the media, in the news. So yeah. Because one thing about this electricity is this. I mean, it gets very expensive to store. I have electrician friends. Okay, so yeah, I learn from them. My friends who are electricians. Okay, it's very expensive to store electricity. Yeah, battery, yeah, small electricity, yeah, you can store it, but big electricity is just too expensive to store. Big electric energy. Okay, why? Because okay, I'll tell you why. Tesla, this electric car, blah blah blah. Okay, it's actually not a good idea. This electric car is not a good idea. Why? Because to store electric energy in a battery is very very expensive. Okay, it gets more expensive than fossil fuel. Fossil fuel is very very efficient storage of energy because it's chemical energy. Fossil fuel like oil and gas. Okay, yeah, you can store it. I prefer oil. Gas is not much, right? Because gas is a little bit dangerous. Why? It explodes, right? And it gas leak. So I mean, yeah, good have good and bad. It's kind of clean energy source, right? So fossil gas probably is cleaner than fossil fuel because it just totally burns, right? But bad side, it can explode. Okay, it can gas leak. It's not very stable. Also, gas it takes too much volume, so you liquefy gas, right? And there's very 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 volatile substance. And liquefied gas, you need to kind of cool it down, right? Or high pressure to make it liquid. So that takes a lot of money to cool it down to high pressurized. So it's unstable. Okay, so high pressure, okay, they can explode too. So yeah, gas isn't that safe. It's the gasoline, the liquid form, fossil fuel, oil. Probably that's the most stable and safest storage. Okay, just telling you the science. Okay, because all these environmental activists, they are very ignorant people. They don't understand science. That's why they become environmentalists. Okay, because they don't understand science. Okay, they don't know what they're talking about. Okay. All right, electricity is like this. Okay, so there is this electric generator, electric plant. Mostly they burn fossil fuel. Okay, yeah, hydroelectricity. Yeah, there are not that many, and it costs a lot of money to build a dam. Okay, fossil fuel is the cheapest energy source. So most electricity is generated by fossil fuel. I mean, come on, solar energy, solar panel, it generates very little energy. Okay, it's very minuscule. Okay, mostly electricity is generated by fossil fuel, burning coal, burning whatever, oil and gas. Okay, that's how electricity gets generated. So Tesla, these electric cars, no, they're using fossil fuel. Then what's the point of using electric cars? Okay, I they had experimented with this car, with this, this solar panels on top. It it just doesn't run very long. Okay, because solar panels it makes very very little energy. It's just not good enough. It's not economical. Okay, I mean look at Barack Obama, President Obama. He gave free government money, taxpayers' money for the solar panel companies. It got bankrupt. Why? Because it's just not marketable. It does not generate nearly big energy as fossil fuel. It cannot compete in the market. Okay, so yeah, it just doesn't work. Okay, and electricity also is very expensive to store. Why? Because what is electricity? You have this kind of capacitor, right? Some insulator of electricity so that you store in this battery, the insulator, you have plus, a lot of plus, positive charged ions, chemical ions, right? And you have negatively charged ions. And you need a very strong insulator of electricity, okay? Over time, no insulator is perfect. Like your clothing, right? Or your walls, insulation. It's just like temperature insulator, okay? There's no perfect insulator. Eventually, unless you heat up your house, eventually your house will get colder and colder and become the same temperature as outside in the winter. Because no insulator is 100% perfect. Okay, insulating material inside of your wall, it only slows down the cooling process, the speed of cooling, or the speed of heating up in the summer. Okay, insulator is never 100%. It only slows down the transfer of heat. Okay, eventually it equalizes your house temperature and outside temperature. It becomes equal over time. It's only a matter of time, slowing, matter of speed. Okay, how do you keep your house warmer than outside in winter? Well, you heat it up again and again. Okay. Okay. So this insulator of electricity, yeah, it's not 100% perfect. So yeah, positive charge, yeah, the crossover, goes out over time. Okay. You have a battery, right? It has shelf life. Okay. After a couple of years, this battery, even if you never use it, it becomes useless because these charges, positive charges, negative charges, they dissipate. Because outside the world is all neutral. The equal number of positive charges and negative charges. Why? Because if there is a positive charge, it attracts negative charge and it becomes neutral. Okay. That's why electricity, electrical energy is very unstable. It's very evanescent, transitory. It doesn't last very long. Okay, so that's why this electricity generating plant, it goes to this electrical wire, right? With this electric pole and electric wire, and it delivers electricity to your house. Okay, on time. It's like just in time. Okay, they don't store electricity anywhere. No, they generate just enough electricity so that people can use it. Electricity do not get stored anywhere, my friend. Okay, there's something I learned from my friends who does electrical engineers or electricians. They know this stuff. Yeah, so I learned from them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, these people, they don't know. All these environmentalists, they think, oh, electricity, oh, solar panel. They say that because they're ignorant. Yeah, so yeah, Elon Musk or people in Tesla company, it's very stupid people, okay? Idiots. SpaceX, all this Elon Musk empire, very, very stupid set of people. Okay? I feel very sorry for them because they go bankrupt very soon. Okay? Again, I'm not cursing them. I'm just giving them prediction because what they are doing is something very, very stupid and wasteful. Okay. I mean, unless they change around the direction of their company, yeah, they are bound to go bankrupt in a very big time. Okay, so I hope they change the direction of their company because what they are doing is waste of money. It's something very stupid. Okay, because they keep sending stupid rockets into space for nothing without any good purpose. Huge waste of energy, right? Oh, they're this big liberals in what California? Where is their company? California or Washington or what, in the western coast, liberals who care about environment, who care about energy. Now look what they're doing, wasting energy, sending stupid rockets into space. Space travel, there's stupid idea. Why travel in the space? Why don't you just watch a movie? You're just burning money. Space travel is very stupid idea because it's just too risky, too dangerous, and it costs too much energy and too much money. It's not environmentally sound. No. To send a rocket, do you know how much carbon dioxide it generates just to send one rocket into the space? I'm saying you're contradicting yourself. Oh, you're all about environment and you say, oh, carbon footprint is bad, blah, blah, blah. You're just contradicting yourself. Okay? Electric cars, electric energy, oh, solar panel, all this garbage, okay? Oh, this brand new battery invention. I don't think so, okay? You don't know, understand science, you don't know physics, you don't know this geology or history of the earth, and you don't understand physics. That's why you are in the environmentalist, okay? Liberal, ignorant, so ignorant, okay? Oh my goodness. Ah. We'll take a break, okay? We'll take a break. Yeah, I hope Tesla people they wise up and not dumb down and change the direction of their company because all they are investing on is like driverless car, whatever, electric car, SpaceX, electricity, batteries. It's just not gonna work, okay? So I hope they repent and wise up so that they don't go bankrupt. Because I don't want to see them go bankrupt. No, I don't want to see that. Okay. Okay. I hope they wise up so that they don't go bankrupt. Okay. I hope so. We'll take a break. Okay. Uh, Okay, we're back. All right. Whew. Let me wash my hand. And my face too. Oh, give me 1 second. So we are still in the realm of ethics, kind of ontological point of what is good, ontological point of view, like what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong, right? So and we are examining what is good, what is bad, in terms of copium, copium analysis. So yeah, uh, yeah, evil is like this, right? I mean, look at Hitler, Adolf Hitler. I mean, he struggled. His one and only book that he published, Mein Kampf, is like my struggle, right? My fight. He's not like President Donald Trump. Okay, he had to. He's more like President Barack Obama. Okay, he was President Trump. He was born with a silver spoon in his mouth, right? Rich family, prominent Manhattan real estate mogul. Trump Senior. I don't know his first name. But yeah, so he inherited all the wealth and education, free on the job training, right, as he grew up. Because Trump Senior, yeah, he took his kids to his office and gave them free on the job training, free training, right? Free schooling. He inherited all this discipline, self discipline, and how to work, learning the ropes of real estate. This developer, he learned that all for free. Okay, he inherited the fame of this Trump name. Trump inherited this name, fame attached to it, and also connection, networking. He inherited all of that. Okay. Yes, I mean, yeah. I read this Donald Trump's books, and it was very interesting books. I read probably like 5 of them. It's very educational. Yeah, I recommend you to read it too. Art of the Deal, uh, Art of Coming Back, Art of Negotiation, whatever. Right. Long time ago, I read them. Very good books, very well written. Okay. Yeah, you learn a lot. So I recommend you to read those books. They're good books. Okay. Very page flipper kind of. The life in Manhattan, all the big parties, whatnot. His failure, then resurrection of Donald J. Trump, blah blah. Yeah, very interesting. Anyway, but he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. Okay. But Adolf Hitler wasn't like that. He was more like Barack Obama, President Obama. Okay, born and raised by a single mother. Okay, yeah, President Obama, he worked very hard. Yeah, he what he inherited was this generational manipulism. I mean, he's only half black, but still, right? if somebody is half black, that person is regarded as black, not half white or white. Okay. Yeah, that's why ultra interracialism is so bad. Okay, ethnic man marrying beautiful young slender white girl like Bruce Lee or Tiger Woods or the father of Barack Obama or Marco Rubio, Ted Cruz. Yeah, they're ultra interracialists. They're ethnic men marrying the most beautiful, slender, young white girls, and their kids or ethnics. Okay, they are wiping out white race. That's wrong because that's genocide. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I kind of sound like Adolf Hitler, but well, he got some good points. Adolf Hitler. Okay. We need to protect and preserve this white race. Why? Because they are beautiful. Okay, and they are minority. Worldwide, yeah, white people are minority. Okay, and they are unique, beautiful, beautiful race. Okay, blonde hair, blue eyes. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, President Obama, Adolf Hitler, yeah, they had to struggle. President Obama, yeah, just because he's black, yeah, he got some extra points here and there. Just to go to Columbia University, he transferred to there, and from what some university that is not as famous as Columbia. So yeah, he transferred to Columbia and he went to Harvard Law School, became the Harvard Law Review chief editor, blah blah blah. Probably because he's black. Okay, so he got a lot of extra points because of his race. All right, because the previous generation was very racist against blacks. So in his generation, he got extra points. Okay, thanks to the black ancestors in the past generation. Okay, we just covered this in this episode earlier, right? So, but Adolf Hitler wasn't like that. He didn't get the kind of benefit. All right, so he had to earn his way through, and rose through the ranks. He had to fight. Okay, very hard. So, yeah, Mein Kampf, right? So he got some this initial struggle, but later on he enjoyed too much. He became a dictator, too greedy, and now there's this. It didn't end there, right? There was this huge infamy. Maybe that's what hell is. Notoriety, eternal, eternal infamy, notoriety. Maybe that's what hell is. Okay, shame that comes with it. Okay. Okay, so you have the minus 1, plus 2, minus 5 is equal to what? Minus 4. So it's negative sum, minus sum, okay? Okay, so all the evils, unless they repent, ends up negative sum. Okay, so that's prediction and also theory in humanology of good and evil. Okay, if you repent, yeah, then you can skip this. You can prevent this punishment, but you have to repent. You have to stop it right here. Okay, you need to get out of there before it's too late. Okay, all this evil ideology, subscription, you need to unsubscribe from it. Get out of there. Gayism, tattoo piercism, sugar fetishism, yeah, you need to get out now. Okay, I'm telling you this on your behalf. What do I gain from it? By saying all this, I will be very unpopular. Talking against tattoo piercing, gay marriage, transgender, plastic surgery, marijuana, talking against all these mainstream things, it will only make me even more unpopular. I have nothing to gain from it by saying this. Okay, I'm going against the mainstream. Okay, I'm telling you this on your behalf. Right? You need to get out of there, okay? Oh, you are a domestic terrorist. What are you planning? You building a pipe bomb? You're stockpiling all these weapons? No, I'm not. I'm not a terrorist. I'm I, I'm a pacifist. Okay, just like Jesus was. Yeah, no violence. I'm just predicting. What am I predicting? Well, all these fads, this mainstream, these trends of tattoo piercingism, gayism, it's gonna all evaporate, vanish. It will become something very ridiculed. Past ideologies, that our next generation descendants will laugh at, deride at. So I don't want you to be a target of derision. I don't want to. I don't want your legacy to be laughed at, ridiculed at. We all make mistakes, but you need to correct your past mistakes and not repeat it. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. I don't want your descendants to laugh at you. Okay. That's why you need to repent and correct your mistake now. We all make mistakes. Okay. You just need to correct it. Repent. Repentance. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. So, uh, so it's negative sum. Okay. Because we once theorized. I mean, it's kind of wrong theory, incomplete theory. But it's still instructional to examine that. Our previous theory, we theorized that good and evil, good people, evil people, because Jesus said God is fair. Okay, God loves evil people just like God loves good people. God sends rain to evil people too. Okay, so we theorized that maybe good versus evil is like it. Maybe it just differs in ordering. We theorized that good, okay, minus plus, minus plusism. You work, you get rewarded. Bad, pluminosism. You enjoy too much and then you suffer, you get punished. They're both equal to zero, sums up to zero. So both good people, evil people, yeah, same amount of pleasure, same amount of pleasure. The only thing that differs between good and evil is that ordering. Bad people, pleasure comes first, then pain later. Good people, pain comes first, then pleasure later. But they equal to zero. So God is fair. Both good people, bad people, yeah, they enjoy once, suffer once. The only difference is the ordering, order of the two, plus one and minus one. It's one theory, and it turned out to be wrong. Okay, because it's like interest. Okay, you save your money in your savings account, then you get a handsome interest at the end of the month or year, right? Or you borrow money, yeah, you have to pay the interest. So probably it's like plus 1 minus 1.1 because you borrowed money. So the sum up is equal to negative 0.1. Here you get interest because you lended your money to someone else. So probably plus 0.1. Okay, so there's some difference in the net total. Okay, right? We'll take a break and we'll be back. Something bothering my eye. Oh, wait. Yeah, I'm turning on the light because it kind of get creepy when the house get empty. So sometimes we will go through this nightmare. Sometimes we have nightmare, bad dreams, right? What do? I turn on the light because it gets too like dry, creepy. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. What else do we talk about today? Ah, boy. I guess we can get rid of this whiteboard and do some reading, maybe. What time? Oh, okay, we're halfway through. Or an hour and a half left. Passed by. Okay, so yeah, again, I have emphasize again. Don't ever be violent. Okay, you want some violence? Okay, yeah, you learn martial arts. Okay, just practice martial arts on your own. Okay, it doesn't cost any money. I just look what I do. Practice martial art by myself. Okay, then you won't be violent. Okay, you are venting out the violent scorpion that you need in a safe, controlled manner. All right. Yeah, we need some of that, some violence. Yeah, just vent it out in a safe, legal way. Practice martial arts by yourself. That's what I do. Don't you know I do double dagger style by myself at home? Yeah, safe. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not hurting myself. I'm not doing anything illegal. It's all safe, right? Yeah. Learn from me, okay? Because I learned that from other people, okay? So, yeah, it's Chinese kung fu martial art, right? I didn't invent that stuff. No, I learned it from this all these movies. Some of them Hollywood movies. Some of them Chinese movies. Yeah, Holy Spirit. Okay. Okay. So I guess we can read some books. What book should we read? Confucius. Confucius says you should never hesitate to correct other people. Okay, yeah, just like Jesus said, right? If your brother sins, yeah, correct him, rebuke him, to make a better world. Okay, because we will make mistakes. Yeah, correct each other's mistakes. Okay, I needed that. I mean, I was like, I guess I was rude and uh, kind of mean to some ladies online. So I needed that correction. I talked about this vacation trip where there's this criminal couple, the total con man, con artists. Okay, but yeah, I got some correction. I needed that. Okay, I needed that external correction from other people. So yeah, now I'm more polite and courteous and respectful online when I approach or chat with other ladies. To me, online dating is like Facebook. Okay, it's just social, or Twitter. It's just social website to me because I never get to meet them. Okay, it's just chatting, online chatting. Why would I want to chat with other guys? No. What's the point? Maybe once in a while, good old friends. Yeah, it's cool. But mostly, I like rather chat with single girls. I mean, most of friends of mine in my town, yeah, they're married couples. But it's more fun to me to chat with single girls because I'm a single man. So yeah, I got the correction that I needed. Yeah, it cost me $1,000, but I think it was worthwhile. Okay, so I want some mathematics, geometry, differential geometry. My goodness. Curvature. It's just fun to look at this mathematics books because it's so different language. It's beautiful language, mathematics. Have you seen Ramanujan's symphonic equations? Oh, it's very beautiful. Okay, so this book quotes from Dalai Lama. Do not just pay attention to the words, instead, pay attention to the meanings behind the words. But do not just pay attention to meanings behind the words, instead, pay attention to your deep experience of those meanings. Whatever. Whatever. Riemann curvature tensor of type 40. Wow, they're doing tensor stuff. Oh, it's very cool stuff. I don't know too much about tensor analysis. I just love looking at it. Ah, it's just very beautiful. It just sounds so cool. And tensor originally is from engineering, probably like material science. it has to do with the surface of material, this tension, you know, all different direction. Beautiful, beautiful engineering, mathematics. Oh boy. I need to buy some more mathematics books. This is the only mathematics books I have in my house. Mathematics is so beautiful. If I ever retire, I probably study mathematics in my spare time. But it's so beautiful. Oh, you have determinant of matrix. Okay. Matrix, linear algebra. Maybe you do some matrix, huh? Yeah, matrix, linear algebra, it plays a big role in mathematics, and why don't we do that? Huh? Yeah, mathematics. You typically deal with two-dimensional matrix, but it doesn't have to be two-dimensional. It can be n-dimensional matrix. Okay, you can define some n-dimensional matrix operation. Okay. Okay. Well, one thing at a time, of course. One step at a time. Oh boy. Let's do some pure mathematics just for fun. Okay. Just for fun. Because we got nothing else to do. We did dealt a lot with humanology, so let's take a break from humanology and do some mathematics. Maybe we'll find later some application to humanology of this matrix algebra. Okay. Alright. What's a matrix? It's like this, okay? You have number, two-dimensional number, ordered set, 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? It's called matrix, okay? 2 by 2 matrix, okay? Addition, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? Matrix addition. You just add element by element. What, 3, 5, 7, 9, okay? Element by element, okay? So it's ordered set. It's two-dimensional ordering, okay? What about multiplication? Is this? If it's a multiplication, it's interesting. Okay, I don't know exactly why they defined it this way. For matrix, we have the rows, right? Rows and columns. You match row and column like this. You have 1, 2, right? And you do dot product with the column. Okay, so 1 times 2, which is 2, plus 2 times 4, which is 8. So 2 plus 8, 10. Dot product of this, two vectors, okay? This row vector and column vector, okay? 1, 2, dot product, 3, 5. 1 times 3, which is 3, plus 2 times 5, which is 10. So 13. Okay. Then again, dot product. Next row. 3, 4, dot 2, 4, which is 6 plus 16, 22. Now, next column. 3,4 dot 3,5. 9 plus 20, 29. So that's matrix multiplication. I have no idea why they defined multiplication like this. I have no idea. I have no idea. Some funky, complex definition, right? I have no clue. Do you know? I don't. I don't know. Yeah, but they defined it this way because there's some history. Okay, there's some because yeah, some history in mathematics. This definition is a product of evolution in mathematics history. Okay, there's some good reason that why they defined matrix multiplication this way. Okay, and that detail of the history I don't know. Maybe you know, because I haven't studied too much in this linear algebra history. Okay, but yeah, they didn't just define this in an arbitrary, random fashion. They defined this because it's a useful definition that serves multiple good purposes. Okay, I don't know because I haven't studied that detail in detail. Okay, so yeah, because nobody told me, but they need to teach this. Why they came up with this definition, the historical origin of this definition, they need to teach these things. I mean, there's this inverse matrix, right? And identity matrix and stuff. And boy, yeah, linear algebra is a big field. I had to take some classes in there because it plays some role in like computer graphics and stuff. But this eigenvalue problem, blah blah. This boy, ugh. Yeah, it's interesting. It's beautiful. Okay, but because we could have defined this multiplication as element by element multiplication, like this circle multiplication. Okay, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could have defined it like this, just element by element multiplication, like 2, 6, 12, 20. We could have done that, but this kind of this complex definition of the multiplication, uh, it turned out to be more useful and has a lot of application. Okay, so yeah, there's some historical reason for this kind of funky definition of matrix multiplication. Okay, because this definition is so complex, this multiplication of matrix, I cannot find any application in humanology. Okay, so maybe you will. You probably you some of you could be the second generation humanologist. Okay, so to build on top of what I have built. Okay, so yeah, go ahead and go for it. Go nuts. Okay, go for it. Okay, 'cause I'm not doing this. Okay, And linear algebra, oh my goodness, it's become really complex very fast. And you have this determinant of a matrix, which is like, oh my goodness, you have this. Determinant of matrix is like absolute value of a matrix, okay? It gets very complex. I did study those things, but I kind of forgot. I mean, okay, what I remember, okay. It gets very complex, okay? Linear algebra, wow. So why do you all do all this? Because it has very good application. Like Google search engine, okay? Google search engine, this algorithm, they use a lot of linear algebra in there, okay? Yeah, it's a lot. There are a lot of pre-calculation, okay? They have this web crawler, right? So it store data about each and every single website in the world. So pre-calculation, pre-store data. Yeah, they do that stuff. But because this Google CEOs, they used to be PhD students in Stanford computer science department. Okay, they dropped out to make this company Google after they discovered this algorithm, search engine algorithm. They do a lot of matrix stuff, this linear algebra stuff. Okay, so yeah, it does have some practical application. Okay, so determinant. Okay, it's like this. I think you have A, B, C, D, right? Determinant of this matrix is like what, AD minus BC, something like that. Okay. Because we want to find A, B, C, D multiplied by this X, Y, Z, W is equal to identity matrix. What would be the value of X, Y, Z, and W? Okay. And now we have to find it because well, it's some kind of this system of equation, right? Well, let's find that out. AX plus BZ equals 1. AY plus BW is equal to 0. CX plus DZ is equal to 0. CY plus DW is equal to 1. I'm just expanding, okay, this doing this dot product, okay, 1 0 0 1, okay. Now we have to solve this system of equation, okay. We are doing pure mathematics because it's fun, right? All right. We have this two equation here. Okay. X is equal to minus dz over c. Okay. If you plug this x into here, then we have a is equal to 1 minus bz over x. So you minus dz times c. No, yeah, sure. No, we are solving for x, y, z, and w, okay? Those are the target objective. So z is equal to 1 minus a times x. A, T, C. Oh shit. Running out of space. We're running out of space. Can you see all this? I hope you can. Oh, it's getting hard too. Yeah, you can read all this, right? Kind of. Sure. Oh boy. Let me bring this closer so that you can read what I'm doing. Ugh. Oh, better. Ugh. It's tripod walking. Better, right? Just a little bit. Sure. Okay. We plug x into this equation, okay? So solving for z is a times x minus ad over c plus b equal 1. Z is equal to bc minus ad equals down okay, that's z. What is x? We plug this back in there. X is equal to okay, CC cancels out, so BC minus, okay, well, you have negative sign here, so C cancels out, so X is equal to minus, oh, minus, yeah, we're gonna multiply minus in the denominator, so AD minus BC goes down and you have D here. Okay. So that's X. Similarly, we solve for W and Y. It will kind of look like this, okay? So we have this equation here and equation here to solve for W and Y. Okay. Okay, well, let's try this. Multiply this guy by C, okay? Then you have CAY plus CBW is equal to 0. Multiply by A. CAY plus ADW is equal to 0. Okay? Now, you subtract these two equations, right? Then W is equal to, well, here actually is, we multiply by A, right? A. Okay, because 1 times A is equal to A, okay? So W is equal to, we subtracted, right? Well, we subtract this guy from this guy, okay? Reverse subtraction. So then you have A AD minus BC. Okay, that's W. All right. How about Y? What is Y? We're gonna plug in to this equation W. Okay. Y is equal to, we plug that in, so A disappears and it goes to the other side, so minus B. Yeah, A cancels out, so minus B. AD minus BC. So we got it, okay? We got it. We got it. We got it. We have X, Y, W, and Z. Okay. Okay. We are just doing 2 by 2 matrix, okay? So n by n matrix, yeah, they figured it out. Mathematicians, they are very smart, hardworking people, so they calculated all that stuff. But for our purpose, because we are just beginners, we just do 2 by 2, okay? So yeah, this is what engineers have to learn, like mechanical engineers, electrical engineers. Yeah, we learned this stuff in high school or college. Okay. So X, Y, Z, W. X, Y, was it X, Y, Z, W? I think. So you have D over, what's it, minus AD minus BC. Okay, we keep that ordering. Okay, AD minus BC. AD minus BC. And then we have XY. AD minus B. AD minus BC. XYZW. So we have C, we have minus C over AD minus BC. And finally we have A over AD minus BC. Yeah, so it does make sense because I remember this formula. Okay, and this is called A, B, C, D inverse. Okay, and which is equal to A D minus BC inverse times you have DA. Yeah, you swap the order and minus B minus C. Okay, you multiply in this diagonal. Yeah, you multiply by 1, and in the other diagonal, yeah, you switch both of them. Yeah, this is correct. Yeah, I remember this. Okay, so this AD minus BC is called I think it's called determinant of this matrix. Okay. Woo. So we got this 2 by 2 down. It's a good time to take a break. How about that? Let's take a break. Oh, it's linear algebra, man. Oh. Okay, we're back. Yeah, why did we do this? Because you know, how about I look it up? Matrix multiplication. Maybe Wikipedia have some history of this matrix multiplication definition. Why did they define this funky matrix multiplication? I want to know the history of matrix multiplication. Why did they define it this way? Let's learn, let's study. It's kind of interesting. It's a very complex definition. Why did they have to do it this way? Yeah, Wikipedia is great. Back in the days, I tried to put my own Wikipedia article about my movie, and they rejected that because your movie, yeah, it's not that famous movie, at least not yet. So you're just trying to use Wikipedia to advertisement as an advertisement of your movie. We're not gonna do that. Wikipedia is not a place for advertisements. Oh, they rejected my article about my movie. That's okay though. Maybe one day. Oh boy. So yeah, linear algebra, linear mapping. Okay, so history of matrix multiplication is about linear algebra, linear mapping. Okay, it has to be coordinate transformation actually. Ah boy, what is linear mapping? I forgot. System of linear equation. Oh, okay, okay. Ah, now I see why. System of linear equation. That's where this matrix multiplication came from. Oh, I got it now. To simplify. Okay, now I got it. Dot product. Oh, okay. Now I need to find out what linear map is. linear transformation. Mhm. I'm sorry, it's just taking time, you know. Okay. Yeah. I'll share this with you, okay? You gotta give me some time, okay? Rotational. Okay, this is transformation of vector matrix rotation of vector. Okay. Okay. Give me 1 second. Just one last pip, pick, pip, one last pip that this. Cosine, cosine, minus sine, sine. Okay. Okay. Now I kind of remember. Yeah, actually, I kind of learned this in school. Okay, why they have to, like, they kind of glossed it over. They didn't quite emphasize why they had to define matrix multiplication this way. It's just to simplify the notation. Okay, so you have this system of linear equation. Okay, like what? You have let's say you have this Cartesian coordinate. Okay, two-dimensional x and y, right? X, y, and you have some two lines, right? Just one line, ax plus by is equal to c. This line, let's say dx plus ey is equal to f. So you have, and this you have the intersection, right? It's by solving this one system of two equation, linear equation. Why is it linear? Well, it's just x to the first, y to the first. Okay, it's not like squared or cube, or you don't have any other funky function like sine x or log x or a to the x. We don't have that, right? Linear equation. You have dx plus ey equals f, right? For just notation, if we define a, b, d, e, and x, it's not x prime, okay? X to the first, just x, okay? Y is equal to cf, all right? It's just for notation's sake, okay? If we define this matrix multiplication as row by row, column by column. We have ax plus by is equal to c. Now, next row, dx plus ey is equal to f. So it's now you have matrix A times vector with just x vector. Matrix multiplication is equal to we call it c vector. Okay, it's just easier. 1, 2, 3 alphabet as opposed to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 alphabet. Okay, in mathematics, it's many times it's like this. Okay, why did they come up with this tensor analysis, tensor calculus? Because its tensor notation is very economic. It's very efficient. It uses less letters to express one simple equation. Okay, but tensor notation, you can expand, and it became like 3 pages of letters. Tensor calculus, it's about simplifying notation. Okay. Mathematics many times it works like that. We want to be economic. Okay, using as many, as little number of, as few number of letters as possible. Okay, so yeah, so that's the historical origin of this matrix multiplication. Okay, it's on about linear algebra, which is about vectors, dot product. Okay. All right. So why is dot product so important? Well, in physics, for example, dot product is in physics. You have energy, right? Energy. We call it work. Work is equal to, is a scalar. One number is force vector times displacement vector. I think it's a dot product, right? So yeah, it has some physics application. Dot product, linear algebra. Okay, like you have force applied that way, but the displacement, the movement is this way, and then the dot product is like the projection of that cosine theta, right? This projection of f times displacement d. Yeah, that's the dot product. That's the work, energy. Okay. So yeah, it has some physics application. Dot product. They didn't just randomly define this. No, there's some reason for it. Okay. Okay, it's not random definition. It's a definition that serves some purpose, useful, practical purpose, right? Like physics. Okay, what time is it now? It's Sunday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. So I took a nap, all right? Okay, so we got this down. Good. And then, next thing we're gonna do is rotation, transformation of a vector, okay? Again, we're doing pure mathematics here, all right? Let's say you have this nice vector here. Vector is a position vector, okay? So it's 1, 1. As simple as that. Now, you want to rotate, so this is of course 45 degrees, right? You want to rotate this vector 45 degrees so that it becomes what? Okay, so what's the length of this? Square root of 2, right? You know, Pythagoras theorem, okay? C, A, B. C is equal to C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Here we have this nice triangle. 1 squared plus 1 squared is 2. So C is equal to square root of 2. Which is like 1.41 blah blah 4 whatever blah blah blah, right? So if you rotate this 45 degrees counterclockwise, you will have this coordinate of square root 2, 0 comma square root of 2. Okay, you got it? You're rotating this. So now what's some general formula for that? It turns out that the general formula of this rotation of a vector is this. The brand new coordinate, let's say x prime, y prime is equal to cosine theta minus sine theta, sine theta, cosine theta times original vector x comma y. Okay, let's see if this formula is correct. I just got it. I learned this before, so I got it on the web page, and now I remember. What is cosine 45? So cosine curve goes like this, right? And you have here you have 90 degree, 180, then 270, and then 360. So you have 90 degree here. Okay, and half of that is 45 degree, and here's 1. Cosine 0 is 1, right? So cosine 45 degree is like something close to 1. Okay, something more than 1/2. Gosh, I forgot. Oh my goodness. Cosine theta. So 1 square root 2, right? So cosine theta. Cosine 45. Yeah. 1 over square root 2 is equal to 2 square root 2 is equal to 1.4 blah 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 blah. So yeah, it's like 0.7, which is more than 0.5. So yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so cosine theta. So let's plug this in. Okay, we have what cosine theta, cosine 45 is 1 over square root 2. Okay, what is sine theta? Yeah, same, sine theta minus square root 2, and then you have sine theta, cosine theta times 1 comma 1 is equal to okay 1 over square root 2 minus 1 over square root 0, and square root 2 plus square root 2, 1 over square root 2, yeah, okay, it's a multiple by 2, so yeah, square root 2. So yeah, it's a correct formula. Okay, how do you derive this formula? Would you like to do that? Oh my goodness. Oh, sure, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, let's do it. My goodness. One of those days you are asking too much. It can't be that difficult. We are just doing 2 dimensions. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And do you have anything better to do? It's like what 4 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. What else would you be doing if you are not doing this mathematics with me? Smoking pots, huh? Eating sugar and fat, gay marriage, transgender, tattoo piercing, plastic surgery. What else would you do, huh? It's it's better than that, right? Doing mathematics. Of course, it's better. Okay. Something constructive, education. Okay. Maybe someday you'll be a rocket scientist or something. Who knows? So, okay. All right. You have x, y coordinate, right? You have x coordinate, y coordinate here, okay? And then you have some x comma y. Now, position vector, right? Now you want to rotate by theta. Now you have new coordinate x comma y, x prime comma y prime, x prime comma y prime. Okay, I think it's all geometry. I think. Okay, so all right. Well, we're gonna reverse engineer, okay? We'll cheat a little bit. We already know the result, and now we just want to prove it. Why that it is so. We're gonna cheat a little bit. Reverse engineering. We're gonna reverse engineer. So, meaning x prime y prime is equal to x prime is cosine theta x cosine theta minus x sine theta. Y prime is equal to x sine theta plus y cosine theta. Okay. This is x prime. I think it's geometry problem, okay? This is y prime. Too many black inks. We're gonna use blue. Oh boy. If this is x and this is y, right angle, this angle we call it phi. This is 90 degree minus phi. This is 90 degree minus theta minus phi. Oh boy. there are a lot of these trigonometric equations. Okay, probably it used some of that, right? Um, because we have only 30 minutes left. We may have to look up some internet, okay, to how how to come up with this equation. But we want to do it on our own instead of looking at the internet. We have looked up enough internet today, okay. We want to do some independence here. We don't want to cheat too much. We want to cheat just a little bit, right? We already got this formula from internet, so. Oh boy. Okay, let's. You know what? We're gonna do some kind of reverse engineering as well. Okay, so we're gonna put this away. Okay, we're gonna find some inverse matrix. So determinant of this matrix is AD minus BC, right? So cosine squared theta minus sine squared theta is equal to 1. Okay, that's cosine theta. So determinant of this matrix is 1. And then inverse is this. Okay, so which is like reverse rotation. Okay, we are rotating by minus theta. Okay, so x comma y is equal to we switch this to, so it's cosine theta, which is minus, you plug in minus theta instead of theta, it kind of cosine theta is equal to cosine minus theta. Okay, and sine minus theta is equal to minus sine theta. It kind of minus sign, it kind of flows out of it. Okay, so cosine theta sine theta minus sine theta cosine theta, okay, times x prime y prime, right? Meaning x is equal to x prime cosine theta plus y prime sine theta. Y is equal to minus x prime sine theta plus y prime cosine theta. Okay, I'm trying to make some geometric sense of this. Okay, okay, x is long and x prime is very short, y is short, so there's some negative here, there's some positive summation here. Okay, addition and subtraction, it kind of make geometric sense because y is shorter than y prime, x is longer than x prime in this figure. Okay, so x is what, x prime cosine theta. What is that? Y prime sine theta. We have 30 minutes left. Should we just look it up in the internet? You know, I'm gonna look up the internet, okay? Because I have no idea how to derive this, how to prove this, okay? My goodness. I'm gonna just look up the internet. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I failed you, okay? Because I mean, we don't wanna take too much time on this, okay? How do you derive this thing? Ah, boy. Rotation matrix derivation. How do you derive this formula? How did they come up with this nice formula? It's not Wikipedia, it's some other website, okay? Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, so they're talking about unit vector. Okay, maybe we should step back and dealing with something a lot simpler. They're talking about unit vector rotation, okay? So yeah, it's a good way to start. Let's take a little baby step at a time, okay? So because I guess we are trying something like too much generalized, like x and y. Maybe that's not a good start. Okay, so yeah, it's good suggestions from this mathematics forum in the website. It's not Wikipedia, so yeah, Wikipedia is good, but there are other good websites. They are more interactive, like mathematics forum, Q&A, question and answer stuff. Okay, so you have unit vector. Okay, unit vector meaning one. Okay, it's circle with the radius one. All right, and you have this theta here, angle. Okay, this unit vector coordinate is what? Cosine theta, and this is sine theta. So the coordinate of this unit vector is cosine theta, cosine theta. All right. Why? Because it's x comma y, right? Cosine theta is equal to 1 over x. So x is, give me 1 second. Did I do this right? No, 1 over x. 1 over x. Cosine theta is 1 over x. Sine theta is y over 1. Okay. Yeah. So it's correct. Cosine theta, sine theta. All right. It's a unit vector. All right. So this point used to be what? 1 comma 0, right? 1 comma 0, not 1 comma theta. 1 comma 0 becomes cosine theta, sine theta. Okay. So you have this 1 comma 0 multiplied by some matrix A times 1 comma 0 is equal to what? Cosine theta, sine theta, right? It's not exact proof, mathematical proof, okay? It's not rigorous proof. We just want to get some intuition, all right? That's what we're doing. Okay. So let's say this matrix A is what? A, comma B, comma C, comma D. That's A, okay? So if you multiply by 1 comma 0, it's like A is equal to cosine theta. Okay. So we have A, cosine theta. And we have C, right? C plus D times 0 is C. So that's sine theta, okay? And now we are doing 0, 1, all right? This is a 0, 1, all right? We are rotating this by theta, okay? What will be the coordinate of that? So this is theta. So coordinate of this new point would be, so we have a times 0, comma 1. The new coordinate would be minus sine theta, and then what is y? Cosine theta. Okay, so we got it. Okay, so we plug in a, this is a, okay, a times 0, comma 1 is b, minus b is minus sine theta, and then c comma d times 0, comma 1 d, which is cosine theta. We got it. Okay, so cosine theta. So yeah, oh yeah, now it makes sense. I don't think I would ever have come up with this formula on my own. I just looked at the forum, mathematics forum, and now, but it still took some time. So yeah, I needed that help. Otherwise, I would have stuck forever. So yeah, system of two equations basically. Okay. Whew. Okay. That's good enough. All right. We did enough exercise mathematically. Oh. Wow. Oh man. Hmm. Yeah, so that's mathematics, okay. Again, if you have bad habits, bad hobbies like tattoo piercing, sugar fetishism, I don't blame you, okay? Why? Because God created all those evil ideologies, and also God created Holy Spirit, okay? It's just that I happen to be exposed to this good Holy Spirits, mathematics, science, okay? Yeah, I was born in a nice household, so maybe kind of I'm like a plant, kind of grew up in a greenhouse. Yeah, I don't deserve any credit for not not being infected by sugar fetishism or tattoo piercism like some of you. So yeah, no, I don't deserve any credit. I cannot judge you. I'm just sharing Holy Spirit with you, okay? And all those evil spirits, it will only destroy you, okay? And many of the things that I have learned in my life, I didn't learn it from school. I learned it on my own, like dancing, martial arts, different kinds of dancing, different kinds of martial arts. I went outside and learned it. Okay, maybe in a dance club, maybe between friends. Okay, or some kung fu movies, YouTube videos. Okay. And I grew up in a regular household. My parents, yeah, they cook with sugar and fat. Okay, but I learned that sugar and fat are bad for me. So when I cook, I don't use it. But my parents still do use it because they're just ordinary parents. Okay, I never use sugar and fat. What else? Then how do I make my food edible? Well, I use vinegar and soybean sauce, black soybean sauce, right? And vinegar, garlic powder, parsley, chopped onions. That's how I spice up my food. It tastes very good. It's very healthy. If you are a very good cook, you don't need sugar, you don't need fat, you don't need oil, you don't need butter. Okay? Please don't use those things, okay? When you cook. Use vinegar, soybean sauce, soy sauce, maybe some chili sauce, hot chili sauce, paprika powder, or like curry sauce, or maybe, yeah, all that good stuff. Okay, you have all different kinds of spices that has no sugar, no fat, herbs like oregano, or then you can make very healthy and tasteful, flavory food. Okay, we have like 15 minutes left. More mathematics. I don't think so. I don't think I want to do. We want to do any more mathematics. Yeah, it's fun. Okay. Oh. Yeah, mathematics is very fun. You know. Uh, sure. Yeah. Let's do more mathematics. Okay. So some trigonometric formula. How about that? Okay. You have some trigonometric formula like this. Okay. I'm just something very interesting. Okay. You have sine A sine A cosine B plus cosine A sine B, something like this. Did I do it right? Yes, yes. There's some formula like this, okay, and there are a lot of this trigonometric formula like this. I did learn this when I was in Korean high school, but I thought, oh, it's probably it has no use. And guess what? Yeah, I did not see this again in my undergrad career, but when I went to graduate school, I took this physical chemistry class, and they were using this. So many this trigonometric. Let me give you another example. Trigonometric formula. Okay. Sine x plus sine y is equal to 2 times sine x plus y over 2 cosine x minus y over 2. Okay, let me see if I got this one right. I used to memorize all this when I was in high school. Okay, yeah, yeah, it's this. I thought when I was memorizing this in high school, oh, it's just for the exam. Probably I will never see this again after the exam. Probably some useless, purely mathematical, useless formula. And guess what? About 7 years later, yeah, I saw this in physical chemistry class. Okay, so this formula does have some application, believe it or not. Okay, who would have known? Okay, so yeah, these things do come up. Okay, uh, something very exotic, right? Exotic. Oh, what else? Are there some other more beautiful equation? How about Ramanujan equation? Equation of Ramanujan. Something very beautiful, okay? Okay. Yeah, Ramanujan is very, very ingenious, very creative because he's very self-taught. Okay, he has mathematics as his hobby. Okay, so he discovered many beautiful, beautiful equations. So here's one example, some Ramanujan style. Okay, he just to him like mathematics was a hobby, right? It's for fun. Okay, so okay. So you have this recursive. What is recursion? Repetition, okay? C equals square root of 9, right? Is equal to 1 plus 8 is equal to 1 plus what? 2 times 4 is equal to 1 plus 2 times square root of what? 16 is equal to 1 plus 2 1 plus 15, which is equal to 1 plus 2 1 plus 3 times 5, which is equal to 1 plus 2 times square root of 1 plus 3 times square root of 25, which is equal to 1 plus 2 times 1 plus 3 times square root of what? 1 plus 24, right? Which is equal to 1 plus 2 square root 1 plus 3 square root 1 plus 4 times 6 is equal to what? You see the pattern here? 1 times 2 square root 1 plus 3 times square root 1 plus 4 times square root of 6 times 6, 36. We'll do a couple more times of this, okay? It's just pastime, right? It's beautiful, right? Yeah, Ramanujan equation is like this, very beautiful. It's aesthetic, very aesthetic. What? 1 plus what? 35, which is 35 is like what? 5 times 7, right? 1 plus 2 times 1 plus 3 times 1 plus 4 times 1 plus 5 times, okay? 49, which is 1 plus 48, which is like what, 6 times square root 8. 8 times 8, what is 8? 8 times 8, 64, something like that. 64 is 1 plus 63, which is like 7 times 9, blah 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 blah. Okay, so it goes on like this. Okay, it's very beautiful. So I'm having this heartburn because I've been drinking vodka in an empty stomach. So we're gonna call it a day. Okay, so okay, it's all good. Okay, and yeah, Ramanujan, yeah, Indian mathematics prodigy, very beautiful equation. But some American Indians, some American Indian guys, they marry the most beautiful, slender, young, white girls, just like some blacks or some Asians or some Hispanics. They shouldn't be doing that, okay? But nowadays, yeah, America is American media. They do all kinds of evil stuff, like ultra interracialism. There's this National Geographic cover issue of all these ultra interracialistic couples, like ethnic men, like black man, Asian man, Indian man, or Hispanic man, marrying the most beautiful white girls. Oh, it is ultra interracialism. So yeah, National Geography once used to be so cool, right? Now they're being possessed by this devil of ultra interracialism. Okay, to wipe out the white race, like that. Okay, they are being used by Satan. Or like I never liked this show, Dancing with Stars. Oh my goodness, such a disgusting show. I mean, this game show host was the America's favorite movie, or America's funniest video. Okay, he's a funny, comical guy, but I don't think he's a good host for this partnership dancing. And many of the partnership dancing couple is like ultra interracialistic, like ethnic man and the most beautiful, slender, young white girl. That really disgusts the hell out of me. So very disgusting TV show. And they even do that with children. This Dancing with Star children version, and they have this Indian boy and or whatever ethnic boy and beautiful young slender white young girl. Have them dance together. Oh, it disgusts the hell out of me. It's very disgusting scene. This coupling of ethnic men, non-white ethnic men, and the most beautiful slender young white woman. Ultra interracialism. Okay, there's a satanic, that's devilish, because that kind of pairing is what's gonna wipe out the white race. Okay, it will extinct the Caucasian race. Okay, very disgusting and very destructive, satanic and devilish. Okay, but they are good Indians like Ramanujan or Mahatma Gandhi or Nehru or Indira Gandhi. Okay, all right, thank you, bye. It's been 3 hours, so okay, let's finish this.